Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Okay, this is another Shooting Up North podcast news update, and we have a major update on Authors of Pain, Akam. I hope I got his name right. Akam and Rezar. It's been a while. So I got an update on the Authors of Pain. As per Fightful, the Authors of Pain are planning to return to wrestling. So, um, it says here they both have not wrestled in over 26 months since before the pandemic. They were among some of the most surprising WWE releases in 2020, and they haven't appeared in a pro wrestling capacity since. One reporter reached out to Rezar for an interview and was told, "I'm not a wrestler anymore." And one promoter had tried to book them in the duo. And the duo had said that they were retired. So after Fightful reported those interactions last year, the two and their former manager Paul Ellering indicated that they weren't done yet, but they haven't been there. But there haven't been any details since then. Promoters that we've um, spoken to about booking them haven't heard back, but Fightful has learned the two have plans to return to the ring. The Authors of Pain have reached out to talent about a wrestling event they plan on running in early June in Dubai. Those we've spoken to say the two have plans to wrestle on the event, and this would mark the first non WWE wrestling match for both men who are both still in their 20s. They're both still in their 20s. One source said, "I'm not sure how often they'll be wrestling, but they plan on doing this one." So Paul Ellering saying that they weren't done yet, and they do plan to return to the ring. Now, this would be a great team for Impact Wrestling, especially if they don't want to wrestle full time and they want Ellering. I'm not sure if Paul Ellering is still under contract with the WWE or not, but the Authors of Pain in Impact Wrestling will be just absolutely fantastic. They will be the perfect team. I mean, they go into AEW, they get lost in the shuffle there. They go to Impact Wrestling, they're immediately a top tag team, and they can have feuds with the Briscoes against the Authors of Pain. Oh man. Oh man, that will be a great one. Then you have the Good Brothers against the Authors of Pain. If the Good Brothers do resign, and I do feel they're going to resign in July with Impact Wrestling. Then you got Mike Bennett and Matt Taven against the Authors of Pain. So there's a lot of tag teams. Violent by Design versus the Authors of Pain. So there's a lot of potentially fantastic matchups for the Author of Pain. I think Impact Wrestling would be a perfect destination for the Authors of Pain should they want to return to wrestling, but not on a full time basis. Again, they go to Impact Wrestling, they have to work 3-4 times a month tops, and it does sound like that they do want to return to the ring. Paul Ellering saying that they're not done yet, and they are planning on returning to the ring in a show in Dubai in early June. So Scott Demore, man, if you could somehow convince the Authors of Pain to to sign with Impact Wrestling, I think it would be close to a match made in heaven. Is that fair enough? Is that a fair fair to say? A match made in heaven. No, maybe not a match made in heaven, but it would be a terrific signing, and I think the perfect destination for the Authors of Pain. Plus, they like I said, so many great matchups there, and they would just come in and I know they were, I know they had a number of titles in the WWE, and it sounds like they still want to wrestle, and they're both still in their 20s. So I think Impact Wrestling would be a great destination for the Authors of Pain. So hopefully we'll see them pop up in Impact Wrestling in the near future. Okay, so that's the Authors of Pain update that I have. Anything else breaks, I'll be back. I'm gonna get ready now. Impact Wrestling's about to come on, so I'm gonna just turn on that TV, Access TV, and watch me some Impact Wrestling. So, stay safe, everyone. So long, bye bye.